Fine, watch. He attacks me. Have that pyrophobic shield. He's going to do his 90%. Nope, have that pyrophobic shield. So I think this is the way. This is probably the best way to use Antlerian for that pyrophobic shield support on an MT.
Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new, the very first team race monster, Antlerian. This is a nature and magic monster, so yes, if you want him, you are going to have to race for him with your team. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provided the monster, all the cells needed to take the monster to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster all the way to level 150. I've already done an analysis, I know he's a denier, but now let's see how we can combine him with some of the other Blossom Mythics to make him work. Alright everyone, it is time to see the monster we are all racing for. Is it even worth racing for this monster, and how many laps do you want to do? Antlerian is a wise and ancient Denzian of the Cardinal Forest, a counselor and philosopher. He is also deeply invested in the outcome of Queen Zahra's ritual. He fights at her side in order to study the effects and consequences of having unleashed such powerful forces. Evolving traits. Alright. Permanent immune to torture. We've been seeing that quite often, right? Torvax has that. We've seen torture immunity, status casters on some of our monsters. Definitely a very powerful thing when it's permanent. You have hardened, so it's an umbrella trait. And then you have a pyrophobic shield, which isn't popping up. Can only be damaged by skills of the fire elements. Funny enough though, you're nature, so E. The good thing is, there's not, well I was going to say there's not that many meta fire monsters, but I might have to take that back, because immediately who comes to mind? Teddy Bomb comes to mind. Here, let's actually look at the sheet together. So I'm going to look specifically at Doomsday Mythic monsters, and if I look at fire, Jaeger, he doesn't really get used. He is a pierce monster though, or he has pierce capabilities. Scrolling down we have not really, Darmith, not really. Yeah, Dark and Fire. So Lord Inherit, Cherub Cupid. So no, we have some monsters to worry about, but for the most part, it will protect you against most monsters you run into. However, keep in mind that it is going to be cleansed away. While we're looking at the stats, we might as well sort by the highest life stats. Highest life stat, well actually, who are we analyzing? Oh, Antlerian, so let me highlight him green. So, pretty good, pretty tanky. 132k, 101 unique life stats, pretty high up there. In terms of power stats, clearly he's not an attacker. He's all the way down here in the middle of a lot of doomed monsters. Title that of Sparkus and Killarok. And in terms of the speed stat, let's see, he is the fastest of the new Blossom monsters we've seen, with a speed stat of 8096, title that of Itzbeth and Weirdica. So he's incredibly fast for the Blossom era. Alright, let's go back to analyzing the monster. Alright, let's take a look at his skills. So we have Ancient Forest, deals moderate nature damage, spammable, 30 stamina. Deepest Roots deals low magic damage to enemies and applies curse. We have an AoE curse. White Cedar activates all cooldowns of one enemy. Single cooldown activation on a curse. I actually like that, especially in the dodge area / taunt meta that we're in. So you face a Stumpster, for example, you can activate his cooldown and curse him, which will start chomping away at that stamina. So 10%, then 20, then 40. Also the HP. Norwegian Spurs applies torture immunity and pyrophobic shield to one ally. So this is good because if you're hiding behind a Megaton monster or a taunt monster, you're going to be able to give it protection from torture, and especially if it's your Megaton monster, it's typically absorbing all of that, and you can give it a pyrophobic shield to protect it, or you can do it on yourself. This also has a one-turn cooldown, so especially if you're super fast and you're like outpacing your Megaton monster or taunt monster, you can keep applying that pyrophobic shield every other turn. We have Wild Fig, and take a look at this, a brand new denial. It's called Roots. The monster loses its next turn and receive incoming attacks. It's basically a guard down combined with whatever denial, right? Call it time stop, call it stun, call it freeze. Basically, they lose their turn and incoming attacks. So they're basically hit with guard down. It's an AoE, so in the meta, it might not be used as much. But yeah, it's just an AoE, right? Alright, activates cooldowns on one enemy and curse to everyone. So whereas this skill over here, where is it? Whereas this skill over here is this one. Whereas this one activates cooldowns on one monster and curse on one monster, the AoE version is an AoE curse, but a single CDA. So if you run both of them, you could have two CDA skills, and they don't deal damage, so they don't trigger relics or talents or anything like that. Lindsay Creek deals moderate nature damage to one enemy, applies roots. You do have a single root skill, and applies torture immunity and pyrophobic shield to allies. You have a way to protect your whole entire team. You know what?
I might. This monster is definitely going to be more usable, a lot more usable than Torvax. I don't think we're going to be able to showcase Wild Fig. It's just not realistic, but we can definitely showcase some of the other stuff. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the single CDA residual curse. I'm going to run the single, where is it? The single root skill. I'm going to run the team support, so the immune to torture and pyrophobic shield. I really like the one turn cooldown pyrophobic shield that you can do on a single ally, but we're going to stick with the team one. And you know what? We will put in our Wild Fig just in case there's a situation in which we can utilize it. I already put the monster at level 5 or rank 5, so he's level 150. So hopefully we get to get a good showcase out of him. And we are going to go ahead and go super fast, so we'll just go all speed runes. Alright, and the whole idea, I might have to go team speed. I'll go level 8 team speed. I'm going to be combining them with trade disabling, and that way we can hopefully deny. So let's go ahead and do this. This is my PvP team that I've been utilizing right now. So there's Antlerian and Neredia. We're going to be using her as well, so she's going to be trade disabling. And I'm going to try it with an attacker. We did this last time. We'll do a triple nature team. Bringing forth a new triple nature team. So where is Zahra? Let's see if we can make this work. Also running team speed. So we will give her Masher Staff. Alright. We will give this monster. I didn't even go over Relic. So Stamina Relic, you never have to worry about stamina. So let's do that. Even more so, you don't have to worry about stamina. You could also go stamina draining if you want to exhaust enemy recovery relics and talents. And then, honestly, I don't even know what to run for now. We're just going to run whatever. So the whole idea is go, trade disable, and then deny over here. Let's see. I think we should be good to go. We have the Nature Beast. I can honestly make them all strong attackers like that. Let's click fight. So I'm not allowed to win the battles. I'm going to exit out if it looks like I'm going to win. All of this showcase really revolves around me being able to trade disable the main threats. Oh, so here's an example. Here's a Megaton and 2 dodge area monsters. This is why I wasn't so keen on doing the AoE denial, but yeah, I think overall we'll be fine though. Alright, so let's see how the turn order is. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go ahead and get rid of MT. So let's get rid of Megatons. We can do trade disable on... There's a... No, we can't do it on you, but we are gonna trade disable over here. All right, and then let's see. I can do roots, and I might just have to do that on Volt. Curse to everyone, that won't work. I can CDA residual curse. Torture immunity I don't need, and Wild Fig, it's that roots. So let's do this. No, I think he might have a 0 cooldown skill, so we're just gonna have to showcase roots. So bam, he is rooted to the floor. Oh, Catholicon. Uriel almost never does Catholicon on turn 1. Can't believe the AI actually did it. Dark Shocks. Alright, let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get destroyed. Maybe I should have just... No, Dark Assaults. Yeah, that's a spammable skill, so even if I would have done CDA, that wouldn't have worked. Yeah, the Uriel never does. Why of all times did you Catholicon? Alright, so it looks like it's me by myself. We're going to do the... Activate cooldowns, and then residual CDA. Or sorry, residual curse. I got frozen and I'm dead. So first showcase was not good. The thing about this monster is in a world of PvP, you can't use deniers. Yeah, so if you've seen the Torvax video, it was awful in the sense that you just can't use deniers. And the reason being is you saw what happened with Volt. You typically need to protect your team with a Megaton. You see Megatons a lot, right? The last team had a Megaton, Falsarius, she's a Megaton monster. This one's a little bit better though, because I can counteract him. We can even trigger... Okay, cool. I get to use the AoE here because we can trigger his anticipation. So check this out. Assuming he doesn't deny me or kill me or something. We are going to remove positive effects. Alright, and check this out. Corruption Lord. Good, he attacks Zahra. So I'm able to trade disable now. I should have trade disabled this monster, but that's fine. And then we can do Wild Figs. Wild Fig. Bam, Rooted. Oh, what the heck? Rooted, as of right now, is bypassing... Immune to control, which it shouldn't. I'm assuming SP will update it, unless it's special and it's supposed to bypass it. But if you've seen, like, even though it doesn't mention it, it gives immunity to stun, freeze, possession, corruption, mega versions. It also protects you against time stop and being turned into a baby. But it actually bypassed right now. That is super interesting. Please don't hurt me. Gave them a boost. Alright, I'm gonna just cycle cleanse. Remove that so I can root you again. Oh, recently rooted. For some reason I couldn't cleanse that away. I think it might be just because it's a new addition to the game. SP hasn't worked out all the bugs, but I should have been able to cleanse that so I can chain root. We're gonna go ahead and trade disable you now though. Alright. Gonna have to activate his cooldown. So on my next turn, I will just activate cooldowns and CDA activate cooldowns and apply curse to everyone. There we go, success. As for me, I'm gonna do remove negative effects, and again, I should be able to do this and remove the recently rooted, but it's not working. Trade disable here, so I was able to trade disable everyone. Yeah, and I can't reroute. Here's a social immunity pyrophobic shield. It could be I could showcase surviving, huh? If anything. Oh look, I was able to redo the route though. Oh no, I think he wasn't recently rooted. I didn't even check. Let's do. Would you Flamera's Essence? We'll kill you regardless. Come back to life. Let's do this. Into torture. Mad Whispers, blinded, dispelling fist, nanite cloud, crystal. All right. The pyrophobic shield, immune to torture. We are going to do blessing over here. We're gonna do trade disable again, removes positive effects, remove positive effects, trade disable here, Ricky's assault, that's fine. Only under spear, wild fig again, so let's activate roots on everyone, and everyone gets denied again. Yeah, which is the main thing for the monster. Again, he's a denier. If it's a war scenario and you know 100% for a fact, let's trade disable. You know the enemy can't do anything to you, can't harm you. You're good to go. Let's do this just to finish him off. Yeah, but in PvP specifically, it's really hard to build a team around them. Let's do this. Yeah, it's so weird that it's staying. Boom, trade disable again, death. Alright, let's exit out before we accidentally win. Alright, Antlerian. So he does have access to single roots and single TDA, so I like that. I think the monster's not bad, considering he's a team race monster, and you're going to get him ranked up. I think the best way to use him is going to be single roots, single CDA, maybe both CDAs, and then the team support. So the immune to torture, and the... Was it a cleanse? I got to see if it was a cleanse or not. Here's another example. Let's remove empty. All right, and actually we'll trade. No, because he can bypass. Again, I don't think it should be bypassing. But let's cleanse this and then wild fig. If you know for 100% you can deny everyone, bam, it's a good denial. Your main attacker is able to go and then attack. In this case, I'll reverse healing everyone, which just helps me out considering I'm taking on Fruit Taster. Cleanse. Let's see, trade disable again. Sure, let's make you vulnerable to dots. And speaking of dots, let's CDA and residual curse everyone. Boom. So dead, comes back to life. Okay, he attacked me, that's good. The immune to torture is going to come in handy right now. And then he has reverse healing. He was rooted last time, so this just helps to kill him. Let's get rid of let's get rid of your life regen. We gotta cleanse on myself. Now I can take the bleed. Alright, technically I'll take the bleed. Trade disable, poison, and then I can do roots again. I can do the torture immunity, pyrophobic shield. Let's say I was really worried about taking damage. I'd be able to protect, so yeah, I think that might be a way to use the monster. But let's do Creek. Life Blossom, this is just for fun. Heal, and then dead, and yeah, you would easily die. Alright, let's do another one. Yeah, let me show you guys what I mean. A better way to use this monster, I think, would be hiding behind something. It has to be like a Pangoliath. It has to be a permanent taunt. It could maybe be... It has to be a permanent mega taunt. I'm thinking it could maybe be a status caster, but then you're vulnerable to getting denied and stuff. Not that the enemy really uses denial. You know what? We should try it. We'll do Syntheris. We'll try it with Syntheris. Now I just need to find the right runes. And oh, here's Pango too. All right, we'll try with Syntheris first. And let's see. So if he's hiding behind this, I want to make him So let me give the skill set I was talking about. I think if you were to give this monster CDA, well, I have roots, I have CDA, immune to torture, and I'd probably even go ahead and just do that one, Pyrophobic Shield. And I wouldn't do the AoE Wild Fig, because once you eliminate one monster, you'll only really need... Yeah, you'll be fine. We're actually going to stick with Pango, and we'll do an attacker. Now, the biggest problem you're going to run into is if you battle another Megaton monster, Taunt monster, you're forced to only target them and root them and CDA them. But we'll see if it works, and then we'll just bring an attacker. Here, let's do Elf, since she has a pierce mechanic, so someone that can pierce is going to be a lot better. Ooh, wrong monster. But then the problem is if I lose my attacker, I'm going to have a hard time winning. A really hard time winning. You know what? In honor of the Blossom Era, let's try Mr. Beast. So hopefully my attacker... I have no cleansing potential. Keep that in mind, though. I have no way to purr. Alright, but we'll see what happens. So yeah, a pierce attacker would be a lot better, but I just want to showcase these monsters. Ideally, I should go 2 team speed, but we're just going to keep them. Yeah, we're trying to show a way to use Antlerian, especially since if you're racing... If you're in a competitive team, you're going to get them like rank 3 and above. So let's just try it out. We would take on Shiv. Alright, and again, you're always going to run into Static Tester Megaton, so ideally you need a way to counteract that, because if you can't, like, what do you really do? But, Nanovirus. Alright, oh shoot, no! Okay, that was just a misclick. This would have been a good showcase, because I would have been able to put that Pyrophobic Shield on my Pango, and he would not have been able to touch my Pango, because this applies torture and oh, it doesn't cleanse. Never mind. I think I had nanovirus, so I would not have been able to apply it. But assuming I didn't get hit with 7 cents nanovirus, ooh, that wouldn't have done anything. Like, I could face a Dark Volt. This will hopefully be a good showcase, assuming I'm not faster than them, but I might be. Darn it, I'm faster than Xiao Long. You know how cool it would have been to do this? Pyrophobic Shield. Unfortunately, Ignorance is Bliss. Yeah, if not, Volt would not have touched me. Luckily, I might be able to kill him. Yeah, take out the trash. Take out the Volt. Boom. And then I go into the Denial. Let's stop him from activating cooldowns. Boom. CDA. Alright, so no revival. Stop him from activating cooldowns. Stop him from reviving. Alright. Kill Xiao Long. And then next turn, boom, Roots. So, deny. Just deny. We'll recharge. Looks like you need a Spurs. I mean, you honestly need to get... If Antlerian had some cleansing potentials, that would have been way better. CDA again, so shutting them down. Recharge, and yeah. So, pretty cool, pretty straightforward. I think instead of the Residual Curse, considering there are dodge area monsters in PvP meta, you're probably better off with the other one. So you're probably better off with White Cedar. That way you could actually land the curse on those dodge area monsters. Otherwise, the curse won't land because it has an AoE effect. Alright, let's see this one. Fight! So once again, Status Caster empty. You're always going to run into that. That's always going to be an annoying issue. Luckily, if you're running a Pango, a Megaton monster, they're slow, right? So typically they're going to go last in the turn order. So, protection, right? And then here I get to do my AoE skill. Bam! Look at that, powerful. Kevlar Vest, that's fine. Watch, he attacks me. I have that Pyrophobic Shield. He's going to do his 90%. Nope, have that Pyrophobic Shield. So I think this is the way. This is probably the best way to use Antlerian for that Pyrophobic Shield support on an MT. And then if we can kill him, we can finally start going to the other monsters. If not, we can reinstate. There's no reason to reinstate right now. Activate cooldowns. I guess I'll use it to stop him from doing anything. Hopefully I'll kill him right now. Reflect. Thank you. Double damage, trash removal, Claw of the Sea. We'll go trash removal. And I think he should die after this. Kevlar Vest. Here's the protection again. Boop. 1 turn cooldown. Again, I'm super fast, so that could help me reapply. So that gets rid of the shield, but they will never touch my actual life. So this is probably the best showcase. Unfortunately, I actually got hit with Impure, and cleansing is a real thing, as you just saw, so my Pyrophobic Shield got cleansed, so that's unfortunate for me. I could do Roots, but instead I am going to protect Pango. Pyrophobic Shield, again, saving him. We're going to go for a stun. Stun failed. Let's see what I can do. Trash removal. Oh, so powerful, Mr. Beast. And then we can shut him down. So here's roots. All right, gotta skip your next turn. Once it's a battle like this, look how fast I am. Look how fast he is. What are you rocking? Team speed? It becomes easy to win because I can activate cooldowns. Right? I think, does this do life regen? Life regen to all allies. So let's heal. So I can activate cooldowns and roots. Activate cooldowns and roots and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I'm gonna recharge. Watch, it's my turn again. We could pyrophobic shield. We could buff ourselves. And then shut you down with roots. So now you can't go again. Recharge here. And then boom! I don't want to do... Oh wait, he's immune, so we're good. And then activate his cooldowns and back and forth, back and forth. So this is honestly the best showcase of them. Pyrophobic shield to protect your empty monster, and then letting your attacker do the main attack. But again, ideally you wouldn't want a Mr. Beast. Ideally you'd want like a Pierce monster. So, or an ET monster, a Volt, a Shiv. Just because they could actually eliminate the monster a lot easier. Let me try Elf actually. Since she has Pierce. I'm gonna run her 3 strength too. Just because that's how she's run for bounty hunts. But she could do 2 strength and a speed. But yeah, we'll stick with this. Alright, let's see. Click fight. Oh, Poseidonia. This might get annoying, but we'll see what happens because we can at least hopefully shut down Poseidonia to the sewer. And we will go straight into... we'll waste the team skill one. Boom. Mediterranean, lost my buffs. Let's see, aim for weakness. Let's do that. Aim for weakness. Destiny, death. Alright, we killed Slumster. And this is why having Pierce, it's a good meta, it's a good mechanic. Let's reapply. Pyrophobic shield. Oh, too bad, they're gonna go after me. Damage. Olive of the Sea, we're good. We just gotta keep protecting them. That's literally all we gotta do. Look, 7 sins. This is where the immune to torture really comes into play too. Activates cooldowns, and yeah, you know what? Let's just activate your cooldowns. Let's stop you from doing stuff. Once again, does not trigger 7 sins. I'm gonna go ahead and buff, and then Rich. That's fine. And then aim for weakness. Boom. Spirit of Destiny. Ooh, we just need 1 more attack on you, and we got you. All right. Can't cleanse. Pango, immune to torture. I'm just gonna reinstate the immune to torture for my whole team. We're gonna attack into him just to start exhausting the 7 sins because I can't get hit with dots anyways, and I have plenty of stamina recovery, so I'm fine. All right. Immune to. Do we need to use it? Yeah. Let's give the pyrophobic shield protection. Save Poseidonia. I'm just gonna recharge. Yeah, this might still take a while though. Creek roots. You're not immune, so we are gonna... Yeah, you didn't have any protection. Again, immune to torture, just coming in clutch. Give myself a shield. Let's reinstate the whole team one. Rich. Aim for weakness. Even if with a buff it's not enough. But I'm gonna do a damage boost. Mediterranean, and then Heart Infection. Oh, he doesn't... Oh no, he has taunt. Alright, 7 sins. Again, we're exhausting 7 sins. So to the point where it's not even gonna matter. Recharge. Olive of the Sea, Mud, Morgues. Let's do Curse. Activate cooldown so he doesn't recover or do anything, and then we can finish him off on the next attack. Yeah, look at that. Shut him down. Oop, no stamina. Recharge. I think we'll probably just have to do roots. To play it safe though, we'll do a pyrophobic shield. Yeah, he did Rich. Of course he did. Recharge. Pyrophobic shield again. Mediterranean. And can we finish you off? Yeah, we can. So we'll take down Sparkus, and then we would slowly go after Poseidonia, especially now that we can shut down. So here's a stun. Here is a CDA. Here's a dark weakness. Alright, we're slowly setting it up. I know you can't attack me. So we're gonna do torture immunity to get rid of that drowned. Like, had to recharge. We're gonna recharge, I could have stunned. We're gonna activate roots. So shutting down Poseidonia. Got my ult, so we would kill. We are good. I'm too fast. That was an accidental click. We're gonna recharge, and then we would finish off. Boom. So see, this is honestly the best way I see you using the monster. You need to pair him up with a Pango, an MT. You need to use that pyrophobic shield. Both of the skills, I would say, it's helpful against the 7 sins meta. You can keep giving pyrophobic shield, so the enemy's gonna have a hard time, especially since you're taking on the AI. And then you need a Pierce attacker to eliminate whoever you want, whether it's elf, whether it's a beambots, whether it's a spec, whether it's a stock, that's probably some of the best mechanics you're going to be able to utilize for now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on Antleria, the current marathon, team marathon Blossom monster. Let me know what you guys think about him in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.